But yeah, with Mighty Morphin and Alien Rangers, it's like I liked how they added the Rangers in it, but it's like when I seen Super Sentai, it's like the storyboard was a little bit better than it all. Cause remember, we're growing up with a show that has teenagers becoming Rangers, and it's been going on for like the longest, but they never changed the story until Power Rangers what was that? Power Rangers in Space, I think. Yeah, like I was trying to find out which one didn't have the whole high school theme and all that.
Oh, Lost Galaxy. Well,
It was in
but
Space.
they transferred. Yeah, but Space because they transferred from Turbo and then they do that, and they still hang out at the Juice Bar, but they don't go to Angel Grove High anymore.
Yeah.
Lost Galaxy took that out the window completely.
It was Lost no, Time Force. I think it was the first one.
It
Yeah.
was Lost Galaxy because it goes Lost Galaxy, Time Force, and they had their crossover episode.
Yeah, and then they had the whole in Space they had the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that's where they kind of threw out the whole like high school thing and all that until Dino Thunder came back. When Dino Thunder came in, that was when they did the whole high school thing, but that was their only purpose of bringing Tommy back. But instead of
Right.
it being as a ranger from the first half of Dino Thunder, it was more like him coming back from it was like him coming back from like uh a week of vacation and all that, and he's a teacher now, but more into like dino gems, dino fossils and all that because of the fact that he was a part of a dino he was part of like a dino team when he first started. And growing up into like different shows, it kind of threw it in a point that he is known for transitioning to different sections. But even though he transitioned to different sections, he has more of a like a preference and a mindset of, hey, I'm a hero and I'm trying to help others. Let me teach the newcomers to become rangers themselves so that they could protect the world while I'm still trying to find fossils and gems for them to use along the way. And then he became a ranger himself, which I didn't expect, which was a big like turnaround in that point because I thought he was gonna be in like a coma for like the whole show. But when he was like in his dream state, that was when he was like, hey, um I'm gonna he was gonna fight himself, which was unexpected because I never seen that happen in I never seen that in Super Sentai anyway. Like that was just a whole change up on that point.
KO.
Oh no! Why did I punch?
Round 2. Fight.
I thought I hit 3. You got hit. Oh my god! I mean, I'm still gonna die. Y'all hear where your little helicopter is?
Still got you on it.
Round 3. Fight.
But it's like I don't know why, but it's like I'm doing things that most people couldn't really do with most characters. Good shit.
Round 4.
But yeah, like,
Fight.
I like when they did that with Dino Thunder because that was such a great segue to bring back Tommy. Like, oh look, dinosaurs.
No, but it's not even that. It's like they brought him back for many things, like that Forever Red thing.
KO.
Yeah.
That Forever Red episode.
Oh,
Win.
Yeah, like him and Jason, even though they had a feud in Mighty Morphin area in like real life shit,
hmm
it was kind of like I understood where Jason David Frank was coming from, because Jason David Frank started karate at the age of 7, has his own business and everything. And Jason is just a football jockey, and he got into karate at a later age,
For the next battle.
and they had a whole feud based off of like the whole karate thing. And it's like it made no sense to have a feud with somebody who had more experience at the age of 7
Right.
going on into like different shows, because he was in Sweet Valley High at the age
hmm
of 17, 18. By the time he did his like 3 or 4 episodes, or maybe like 6, 8 episodes in Sweet Valley High as the punk rocker and all that. Once that they said that he was transferring from a school to a different school, it was it for his character. But when he came into to Power Rangers at 2000, no, not 2000, 1994, that was when it was like I seen the whole connection in that point from Sweet Valley High
Round
to
one.
Power Rangers where he came in.
Fight.
And he even paid homage to the show by you remember the picnic that they had?
Yeah.
That was when he came up with the boombox that played Sweet Valley's High theme song. And that was
I
something
didn't
that,
even realize that.
yeah, because I literally went back and I was like, he looked kind of familiar, but it's like he changed up his looks and all that.
Wow.
KO.
TJ. You just gonna
Round
duck
two.
out the way? Okay.
Yeah, that's the only way to get out of him. But yeah, for for him, it was like it was on the point that I had to do a little bit more research and like remember exactly where he came from, because I seen Sweet Valley High when I was like 5, 6 years old, and that was when they had like a whole like
KO.
um they had
Round three.
like reruns,
Fight.
because it was canceled at 1991 or 1992. And I was like, okay, so basically watching that, and then after that going on, I forgot where it was. I think I was on YouTube later on when I was like in high school and shit. That was when I found out that he was literally from
KO.
Sweet Valley High, because I didn't remember
You
exactly
win. Master.
how he looked in Sweet Valley High. But when it came to the whole music thing, I had to do a whole comparison of the theme song and the song from the boombox. And knowing back then they had the tape and shit, so that tape that he had was basically a tape of a recording of the theme song that he had within the show. And knowing he used to love that show when he was in the show, he had to pay homage to it within that picnic. That's what kind of put it to the point that I exactly remembered everything within that point. But there was new things I had to learn from that, because he had more movies and TV shows he was in, like Steve Urkel. Remember the Bruce Lee fight?
Yeah, I remember that when it was at the park. I
Yeah,
actually made my sister rewatch that episode not too long ago.
yeah. That episode, there was a dude with a mustache, and he had a bandana on his head. Remember,
That was Tommy.
Tommy's old characters from Power Rangers and Sweet Valley High always had a bandana on his head. It's just the hairstyle would change a little bit. And knowing that point, it kind of threw it off to the process that hey, this is what put it to the point that hey, this is what He is. He's a character that's gonna remember exactly who he was. Same with Jaleel when he remembered his voiceovers with Sonic.
Yeah. Hey,
Oh,
I gotta walk my dog real quick. Can you give me like 5 minutes?
yeah, sure.
Alright, I'll be right back.
All right. That's lit as fuck. Dope. I didn't know you had a PlayStation shirt on.
All right, I'm back. Still there?
Yeah, I had to help my mom with something.
Oh, that's fine. Boom. I changed the name just so we jump in already. Alright.
Welcome to the King of Iron Fist Tournament 7. Falcon Lam.
How's your family doing?
We're good, thankfully.
That's good.
My I don't know if I mentioned it. Not this past weekend, the weekend before, or the week before that actually. We were closed for like a week because two people got sick. One had a cold, the other one caught corona.
Get
So
ready
we had
for the
to
next
wait a
battle.
little bit just in case. But it's weird because the one that did get it, they don't really spread anything, and they were away from everybody, so nobody caught anything.
Yeah.
I haven't gotten anything. I don't think I'm asymptomatic, but I'm gonna take the little blood test, see if I ever had it, just in case.
Okay.
I don't want to put that swab up my nose, bro.
But you know one thing, when it comes to the vaccine that they give, they actually giving you the coronavirus just to see
Yeah.
if your immune system is strong enough to handle it, or basically can actually like fight it and everything. So it's like they're trying to get you to have that vaccine
Now, let
to
the show
literally fight.
begin.
It's
Round
like
one.
it's hard to explain, but it's like
Fight.
they do that to basically like
Oh my god. You're so big, bro.
KO. Round two.
If you would have heard me earlier, I was
Fight.
almost crying. Bastard, oh my god.
look at the amount of damage that came from that.
Yeah.
No other character could actually have that much damage.
He hit me with a little bit of a elbow.
Round three.
Yeah. Well, it was actually a punch.
Nope, I'm dead.
KO. Round four.
You maneuverable
Fight.
ass bitch. How dare you go around me and avoid that? I got another homie on here that has Tekken, and I'm afraid to fight him because he's a Kuma and he's too good.
Okay.
KO.
I've done practice like, when I was like trying to learn.
You win.
He was teaching me how to do simple shit, how to bust out little combos and stuff. I was like, okay, cool. And then when I played him, this man perfected me at least twice every fucking game.
You should invite him so I can see exactly how he plays.
I had to see if he's on because I know he was playing Streets of Rage earlier, and I was gonna get on there, and I was like, you know, what, I gotta get these matches back with TJ. So let me see.
Okay.
Get ready for the next battle.
Did you even try the Power Ranger game?
I haven't got to it yet.
Okay.
I've been buying little by little.
Uh huh.
Like the most important one was Tekken, and I got it with the summer sale. So I got Ultimate Edition and the third DLC for $45, bro.
That's what's up.
I was like, hell yeah, that's like $100 off, like $90 off. Shit,
Yeah.
this is a fucking steal.
If I had knew the summer deal was coming today, I would have been gotten uh the Call of Duty game for only $19 because I spent a whole fucking $60 for that game.
Like, I try to wait till things go on sale, or if I know I can like replace whatever money I spend
Yeah.
before I go and get these games. Like Streets of Rage, it was still like $23, so I copped it.
Now, let
I
the
copped
show
little games, so it was like
begin.
little $4 or $5
Round
$10
one.
games.
Okay.
But I was like, you know what, Tekken's on sale, I have to get it. So I've been trying to get this thing for 30 years.
Well, at least you have it.
Yes.
Nice maneuver.
Yeah, I'm dead.
I didn't even really have to do that. I could have just like done a low kick to sweep you off your feet. But
Round
knowing
two.
when you do combos wise, it's like you could actually do it. Cause some people just use the L2 and R2, or the no L2 R1 or L1 R. I forgot which one it was. But when you do that for the rage art, it's like they do that just to basically like break out of that.
KO.
No, that kick.
Round
The
three.
long ass legs, bro.
Fight. KO. Round four.
I
Fight.
like how he was crouched to set that up, and then he's just standing straight up and just punching.
Nice.
I would not want to fight any person in real life. Even freaking Julia's scary.
Yeah. Even no, the one person that's the scariest one, even though she's like sweet at the same time, is that girl from Japan. Oh my god, I swear she is beautiful and she's sweet, but when it comes to fighting, I'll be like, nah, I don't want to do that.
Um, Asuka?
No, not Oscar.
Get ready for the next
The
battle.
other one, the one that's from Japan, like the Japanese pop art. Um,
Chloe?
yeah, Chloe. Like she is so
Oh, yeah.
fucking sweet. Like she'll start it off and like, hey, it's Chloe. And by the time she start like doing her dance moves and all, I'm like, never seen that before. I'm not trying
When
that.
I play Eddie.
No, Eddie is different. Eddie is like a more of a capoeira type of guy, but with her is more on
Yeah,
dancing styles.
I know, but that was the joke, TJ. Back in the day, I used to think Eddie was doing breakdancing, then I learned, oh, it's capoeira. It's a fighting style. Then
Yeah.
That's when I wanted to learn capoeira. That was back in Tekken 2? Yeah, Tekken 2.
No, but there was one
Bro.
there was one movie that had Michael J. White in it. I think it was Falcon. The dude with the dreads.
Let the show begin.
He did the capoeira. Yeah. That shit.
He did it in the Protector, and he does it in the Tekken.
Yeah.
Actually, Eddie.
And I was like, is that his actual style that he learned?
Yeah. I remember I learned about Let's Say Pride. I was like, there's a lot of this capoeira in a movie? I bet.
What I want to know is, does he do any other movies? Cause that nigga move sets is like that.
KO.
That was like
He's been in
lit.
a few movies.
Round
He's been in
2.
a few movies. I just can't remember a lot of the
Fight.
movies.
Oh, okay.
I think there were a lot of like straight video type movies.
Bars.
And it's funny how I haven't done the rage art at all.
KO.
I only done the rage art like last round.
Round 3. Fight.
Yeah. But it's not even that. It's like for me, I literally like started playing this game in like ranked matches. Cause then
KO.
in Xbox, I never even knew about ranked matches. I just played with the CPUs and tried to get better, but it didn't really help me.
The only good thing about playing offline is that you can learn your character, which is what I've been doing. But it's like for me to learn, just like in Smash, I gotta fight.
Yeah.
That's why I hate not going to the
KO.
I went to
Round
that one I
5.
went to in January when I went to
Fight.
Texas. They had a little room when we were all waiting. It was like, all right, so we're going an hour. That means I have 40 minutes to play the match. So I was 40 minutes of me playing the match. One of the best 40 minutes ever because those people stayed and watched it. I was like, yep, that's exactly what I'm here. You're gonna watch us play, and then you're gonna see us perform.
Yeah.
I gotta pick yourself sometime.
It was the same for me when I went to the con in over by Dolphin Mall. That one was like one of the best like experience that I had. Meeting everybody and playing the games over there. That's what made me do the whole like rank matches every time I get on fighting games.
You win.
Cause playing against those people is like you can get the experience that you really need, even though you will get your ass beat. But by the time you get better, it's like you might be able to meet them up again, or maybe go to an actual tournament and fight them. Which, for me, I never do. I'll never go to a tournament ever in my life unless I get way better than how I am right now.
I'll still do it. I'll still do little tournaments just because, like, I know I'm not good, but I
Get
want to see
ready
how
for the
people are.
next battle.
You go to a tournament, you're gonna have those few people that are like your level and lower, so you can get through a couple matches. Like, I lost the first match when I did Tekken, I took one place, and I went through the losers bracket, and I was getting there. I was like maybe 3 or 4 matches away, and I was about to beat this kid. I was like, I feel bad beating this kid. He doesn't know how to block. Hey, just hold back and you can block. And he was using King, and he was spamming his kick, and he got me those last 3. I was like, yo, I shouldn't have taught this kid nothing.
Well, that's how it is. It's like you could teach them, or you could just basically, or you could just play them like how you normally get played by all these pros, by beating his ass and let him learn.
Like, the only thing is I had to go somewhere else anyway, so I was like, you know what? Because I might be a minute. I don't know if I come after this next match because I would have been right
Let
after.
the show
Let me see.
begin.
If this kid beats me, I'm out.
Round
It doesn't
1.
matter anyway. So let's see
Fight.
if he learns. If he learns.
Oh shit.
KO. Round 2.
I didn't realize that'd be so high.
Fight.
Nice.
KO. Round
bro.
fight.
That's how I was when I played. It's like I couldn't even do a rage art. I gotta take it as it is.
I just gotta roll with it, and it's fine. It's just like, it's fun. Like, when it's a fight, it doesn't bother me when it's another person, because I know they're better than me, so
Round
like,
four.
it's whatever.
Yeah.
But if it's like
Fight.
a game, and I'm just trying to play, and it's on easy, and I'm getting awfully on, it's like, what is going on here? Like, that's the only time I get upset. If it's like, competitive, it's not even really hard.
Perfect.
Those are the only times I get like mad.
You
Yeah.
win.
Like with me, when I play, you remember Dragon Ball Fighters? Every time I bring the game in, when I get on Dragon Ball Fighters, when I play against the CPU, I always put it on 100%. Why? Because it's like playing against real people. Because unless you have somebody to play with, to practice with, you have to use the CPU as 100%. Because if you play on easy with the CPU, then it's like you're not really getting better. You just literally knowing the move sets. If you could beat a CPU at 100% or on hard or on like super hard,
Whatever the max level is.
yeah, basically you're gonna be able to be like, hey, I could basically match up to all these other people or be better than them once that you get a chance to play them, because it's like playing against them. Like Helios when it came to Naruto. When it came to Naruto, it's like I wasn't able to beat him the first couple times, but as I gotten better by playing everybody else and by putting the game on on hard or put it on 100%,
Welcome to the
it
King
made it
of
to the
Iron
point that I
Fist
learned how
Tournament
to play the better game and was able to beat him.
Right.
So it's like that's how I normally
7.
play.
Not as loose as
For other
Kabo.
people that play it on easy, but when you play it on easy, it's gonna take you a longer time to be better because you basically getting that easy wins and all that other stuff based off of that, because it's like playing with a CPU just on practice where the CPU is not moving. As you fighting the CPU and the CPU is not hitting back, what is it on getting better? It's like you just trying to find out the move sets.
Get ready for the next battle.
Only people over here would knock this. I'm ready for this. I'm ready for the sword to come get me when I'm blocking and just break me open.
Oh, trust me, it ain't gonna be the sword. It might be something else.
Oh my god, doesn't he have the fishing rod?
He has the sword. He has the big ass like axe sword. He has the shield. He has like so many like weapons in his arsenal. It takes a lot of combos to do all them movesets.
Round 1. Fight.
That's what started up. Ah, damn. I thought I was gonna get you off of that turn.
Round 2.
I was scared.
Fight.
I was so scared. He's too nimble for his own good.
Yeah.
KO.
Saw how I did that.
Round 3. Fight.
Oh, I thought I blocked. That was good.
Great. Round 4.
Fucking big sword.
Fight. KO. Round 5. Fight.
Damn. Okay. I was trying to do a counter off of that, but I didn't know if it was gonna actually work.
KO.
I feel like it might have if I
You
didn't
win.
go in for the rage art.
Yeah, because that rage art kind of does back stance and then leads into a hit. Because I've noticed from most people, like for Paul, when Paul does an attack, he usually goes straight forward, but when he does his rage art, it's like he pulls his hands up and hits you straight down. So it's like it gives him that like 30-second window where you miss a hit, he will still get you.
Get ready for the next battle.
I got a couple more rounds in me, and then I got to dip.
Alright.
Round 1.
Shiny Mick Kung Fu
Fight.
Let's do it.
Perfect.
Wow. Oh.
Round 2. Fight.
Good shit.
Great.
I thought you would have had like
Round
a sliver
3.
of health, and then I would have had to
Fight.
run away.
Oh, good shit.
Okay. Diagonal for There's that sliver. Alright.
Nice, nice recovery.
Round 4.
Oh my god.
Fight.
In the middle of my run, I was lose.
I had to pull it out at some point.
Round 5. Fight.
Oh, nice. Good
KO.
shit.
Round 6. Fight.
Let's see.
KO.
Oh, damn. I was trying to make a comeback off of that, but you had it. That was a good match.
Yeah. All I gotta do is remember just those little flip inputs, and I'm good.
Yeah.
Everything else is coming in easier.
But you know, one thing is like, you can't do the same things over and over again because it's like some people, like say you playing against like someone off of a higher rank, they could read off what you're doing. They could get hit by it.
Ready for the
Once that you do it again, they're gonna be like, okay, I know exactly what to do off of that point just by seeing it for the first 2 times,
Yeah.
and it's gonna throw you off, and you're gonna be like, why is it not working the way that you expect it to be?
Yeah, like that's one of my issues with Incineroar.
Mhm.
Apparently, I'm easy to read when I use them.
Okay.
But like until like the only time I can read, and even then it's still a little difficult, is just people I'm already used to. Where it's
Okay.
like, okay, I know if I get near the ledge, he's gonna come over here and he's gonna do his recovery. He's gonna knock me off the ground, or if I'm trying to come up from the ledge, they can fucking down tilt me and hit my shit.
Yeah.
round 1.
Like Tekken,
Fight.
once I get my bearings in, bro. Like, I want to be able to get just one complete win against the Lion, and I should be okay. It's King. Those are like the bane of my existence. And I've got too many Noctises, but King, Hierarchy, and Queens. Those are my biggest bane of my existence.
Good shit.
Round 2. Fight.
Hell yeah.
Good shit.
Oh my god, that slide.
That's what saved the shit out of my ass.
KO.
If I didn't slide and I did a different
Round
move,
3.
I would have been done for.
Fight.
Oh, nice.
KO.
But when I got that
Round
spring board, it
4.
wasn't clean.
Fight.
Nice.
See if that move hits.
KO. Round 5. Fight.
I'm literally doing this with like things popping up on my screen and shit. Like I thought I was gonna lose the game if like so many things just pop up on my screen and shit.
punch.
Round
As
6.
soon as I saw you go down, I already knew it.
Nice.
I
Final
gotta start
round.
seeing where
Fight.
it is that it leaves that trigger so I know. I can see if I have mechanic or not. No. Not what I want.
KO.
Now I know when you do that, I have to duck.
Yeah.
Cause I've been trying to find out how to go around that.
Alright, this will be my last one.
Alright. Like whenever this match is done, I'm gonna upload it so you can like retrack on what you did that was like a mishap, so you could learn from it and be able to like do something different or try to evade most of the attacks and all that.
Get ready for the next
Yeah,
battle.
I've been saving the other ones because I have them set to 60 so I can save them.
Yeah,
And then I saw you upload the other one, I was gonna start watching it.
yeah. Cause I uploaded that one and I was like, if I didn't know it was you, I was gonna be like, random dude invites me and rages like out of nowhere. But you text me on Instagram, so I was like, alright, let me just change it up because it wasn't a random dude. I was like, I was gonna expose you. I was like, ah, shit, this nigga just came over here trying to challenge me and shit, and he rage quit. Like, what kind of shit is that? But I didn't want to do it like that because you told me, hey, you're gonna be right back. I was like, okay, so now it's somebody I know.
Yeah, I got you, I got you.
くそいいとこだったのに
Round
Alright, let's
1.
make this one count.
Fight. Great.
Hell yeah.
Round 2. Fight.
Oh, nice. Oh, cool shit.
KO.
Oh, nice. Nice recovery.
Round 3. Fight.
Oh, the connection down.
Oh no. Oof.
Alright, we could like start it again, and this will be the last one.
Let me.
Oh, excuse me.
Okay.
Oh, you ready for tomorrow?
What's going on tomorrow? Oh yeah.
The state of
I
play,
forgot.
bro. That state of
Yeah.
play. They got another one coming in August 20th or like within that time. But this one, I want to see exactly what they have because they said it's third party games that they're gonna put up.
Yeah, I watched something on that yesterday, the day before. They're like, there's nothing that's gonna be on the hardware. It's like, okay, cool.
Yeah,
So let's see what they decide to show us.
yeah. It's gonna be on third party and whatever else they're gonna show up. I know it's not the prices and it's not the hardware itself. Um, the other one that they're gonna have is gonna be like a first party, and I think the last video that they might have would be um on the hardware and all that. But to me, it seems like they're just waiting if um Xbox does something so that they could do it. Because if they go and put up the price and talk about the hardware and all that, Xbox is gonna be like, oh, the price is gonna be around like 100 or 200 and shit, and it's gonna be like
To the
a
King of
problem.
Iron Fist Tournament 7.
But it's like PlayStation's already winning anyways, based off of the fact that um
Lucky Chloe.
they have like so many videos set up on how strong they're actually coming with their videos and shit. Like their events is literally straightforward. They don't fabricate shit. They don't literally talk about anything and then backlash on it. Like how Xbox did, where they was like, oh, it's gonna be all powerful, but yet when they did the Halo game, it's like, what you gonna do about it? It's already
If I would have known
trash
you were
as
gonna
is.
use Chloe, I would have picked Eddie.
I gotta remember the combos that she has, cause there's like air combos that she does.
Oh, you got the wick fit.
I wanted to do the Kingdom Heart fit,
Round
but
1.
time went out.
Fight.
Oh, I'm too far. Oh my god.
KO.
Sorry, no out of the way.
Round 2.
With the stiletto.
Fight.
That's a small field.
Yeah.
Did you guys ever fighting behind here with like fucking
No, not really.
I had a girl who could run in heels and fucking golf boots, bro.
Yeah.
So scary that I fuck with you because you could chase me down a country road next to me, man.
KO. Round
The only
3.
thing that's been annoying me about this
Fight.
is like sometimes it doesn't want to do the double tap when I try to go around. It gets annoying.
That's what I was trying to do. Okay. I had to do that with all of that process. So it's forward up.
KO. Round 4.
Scary ass
Fight.
pop I don't know.
Yeah, this is like, it's been like how many like DLC characters that I actually could work with. Nice.
Great.
Hit.
I,
I don't know what he's doing.
I thought I was gonna like land and do a second kick or
Fight.
something.
If I can even make a difference after this. Look at that. Look at that health, bro. Look at that health. Bring that on the menu, please.
KO.
If you could have done
You win.
the juggle, like just there was one thing I think I remember. It was down, it was forward down, triangle, forward, and it gets Brian to do a long heavy overhead, and it catches you, and you literally, I think your back hits the